probably not doing this intro again. Hey guys, my name is Chantel. Welcome back to my channel and thanks for hanging out with me today. Yeah, I'm redoing my intro because as I was editing my Haikyuu video for this week's chapter, I realized my camera for some reason deleted, either I deleted it or it just didn't record for whatever reason, only recorded like half of what I said, like at the very beginning, like maybe the first 2 minutes at least. So here I am trying to refilm it again, so I hope you guys don't mind. Before we really get started, I do just want to go ahead and say to please stay safe out there, and I hope you guys are doing well. Do the self-isolation. If you don't need to go out, don't go out. Be careful out there, and we'll get through this. I hope you guys are okay out there and are doing good. Moving on from that though, let's go ahead and just discuss this week's chapter of Haikyuu. So let's talk about the cover for Shonen Jump Weekly because my boy Tsukishima, oh my gosh, Fururate delivered, you guys. Last week I said that I wanted to see Tsukishima in his Sendai Frogs uniform, and I honestly didn't think we would get it. I honestly can't believe Fururate delivered. Like, he really went there, and I'm so happy that he gave us a chance to see our boy Tsukishima in his Sendai Frogs uniform. Like, it's so cute, but also the green is so ugly, but that's someone that doesn't like green. Like, like it is just so green. Like, wow. I honestly don't know what I expected, but yeah, here we are. But regardless, he still looks good in green though, I'm not gonna lie, he looks really good. But besides seeing him in his uniform, we also got to see the color spread for this week's chapter, which was the reveal of Nishinoya. And basically this cover spread is Nishinoya out in Italy fishing for marlin. You heard me right, he's in Italy fishing for marlin, which I did not expect. Like, when I saw the cover and when Asahi was like, oh, he's in Italy fishing for marlin, I was like, what? I'm really glad Nishinoya is doing what he wants to do and just enjoying himself. Like, that's all I could really ask for. I know a lot of people wanted to see him go pro, and a lot of us were expecting that he would be showing up in some sort of way in a team or something, but you know, this was, like I said, unexpected, but I don't hate it. I admire Nishinoya for going for this kind of path, you know, doing something that he thinks is like exciting and adventurous, and you know, it's just interesting. Like, you see all these characters take different paths in their lives, which I know somebody, I think on Twitter, said, you know, you could be good at volleyball, but doesn't mean that you necessarily have to go in that direction to go pro. You can just choose to do whatever you want. Like, this is some, you know, you have all these choices that are in front of you. You get to decide what you think is best for you, and I think that's what Nishinoya did. But yeah, which, funny enough, I love Daichi's reaction when Asahi tells him that, oh, he's in Italy fishing for marlin, and Daichi's just kind of like, what? And he actually repeats himself, and he's like, no, I heard you. I didn't ask for you to repeat it. I was just, you know, it was funny. Like, in that moment, I was definitely Daichi. I was just like, what? Like, when I saw that color spread, that's when I was just kind of like, you know, that Pikachu meme? That was me. Anyways, but this match basically comes to a close, at least the first set, which is taken by the MSBY Black Jackals. And let me tell you guys, this match was like so cool. Like, these, oh my gosh, Hinata, what in the heck? Like, how, why, and when? Like, I have so many questions because every time Hinata does something in this match, I am always just so amazed, so surprised, and I'm just always like, what the fuck? Like, this is my son. This is my sweet baby boy. He is just continuing to surprise us and showing us that he has improved, and he will probably continue to improve. Like, he's not the same person he was once before. He's like on a totally different level, and we're just barely, I feel like we're just barely seeing it. Like, who knows what else Hinata's gonna pull out and amaze us with. you know? Which, let's just start off with the way that Hinata did a toss to, I believe, who was it? Thomas, right? And my boy was speaking in English, and the line that stuck to me the most was when Thomas was like, oh my gosh, like that must have been really hard to do. And Hinata was like, it's easier than, you know, the wind. And I was like my boy. And then his smile, like, so proud, so incredibly proud of Hinata. Like my eyes are starting to get watery just because I'm just so proud. I feel like a proud parent. I will never not stop saying that. So yeah, not only that, but the fact that he acted as a decoy towards the end of this chapter, the way that he was about to like hit the ball, and instead of like hitting it, he just like tossed it over to Bokuto, and I was like, what? Like, what? Like my brain needed a moment to process that, because I was just like, he did not. No, there's no way he did. Like, what? What? Like, I am still kind of shocked about that, but like super impressed. Like, what? My boy is really out there doing everything that he can possible and showing everybody why he belongs on this team, why he deserves to be here. And there's actually one that I love that I always forget his name, Coach Washijo? When he was watching Hinata, when he said, you know, being good enough is just not enough or something like that, really stuck with me throughout this whole chapter when he said that, because like we're seeing that with Hinata. Like he is literally so good now with everything that he's doing right now, and he's doing everything possible. Can you guys imagine just how much practice he put in to get to this point? Like, wow, just wow. Hinata really went above and beyond, and I do like that, like I said, towards the end of this chapter, there's this moment where Yamaguchi just gets it, and he thinks about that time with Hinata when he says, I get it, being good means being free, and you see Yamaguchi say that too, and it's just, oh my gosh. And then you get like this beautiful shot of Nishinoya just looking out towards the ocean, and the sun's just coming down on him. I was just like that moment was just so beautifully done, and it's just, oh my gosh, just can you guys imagine when this gets animated? Like, it's gonna be insane. Oh my gosh, like Hinata is really out there being free, like, oh my gosh. One other thing that I do want to talk about that was so funny to me in this chapter was the fact that we got the return of Bokuto, you know, saving the ball with his chest. I didn't think we would see that again, but I'm glad we did, because oh my gosh, you guys have no idea how hard I was laughing just seeing that, and then I just would peek over at Bokuto again and I would just start dying of laughter all over again. It is so funny. Oh my gosh, this boy, this is why Bokuto is like my favorite. He's my, what, second favorite at least? I know I keep switching like my favorites here and there, but he's one of my top favorites, at least top 5 favorites. So yeah, like, oh man, this boy, I cannot believe he did that. But also, like, this is Bokuto we're talking about. Of course he's gonna do that. He's gonna do the unexpected too. Oh my gosh, just the fact that he was just like, oh, too fast, and he just kind of braces himself and just like, how can you not love this sweet boy? Like, oh my gosh. But besides that, honestly, I think that's it for me just rambling and giving you guys my thoughts overall with this week's chapter. I know it's super short, but oh my gosh, like, this chapter was amazing as always. Like, every week Furudate just goes all out. Like, I have no idea what to expect, and I'm always so incredibly excited for the next chapter and see what's gonna happen next. And as I said earlier, the Black Jackals did take the first set. Why am I having trouble saying things today? But yeah, they took the first set, and we're gonna see how the rest of this game continues, and I'm very much excited. But other than that, you guys, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys stay safe and well, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!